Hi, my name is David Breslow. I'm a peak performance coach, and my clients include golfers of all levels, professional down to amateur. I'm the author of a book called Wired to Win, The Mental Keys to Play Your Best Golf, and I'm the weekly contributor, mental game contributor, to the Golf Channel, have appeared on the Golf Channel, and my clients include PGA playing professionals and teaching professionals, as well as amateur golfers, just like many of you watching this video. Now, this video is the first in a short series of what I want to put out there concerning what I call the myths of the mental game. And today I want to talk to you very quickly, and as you can see, this is not a high-tech video. I'm not even coming to you from a golf course. I'm actually in my own office because I want to talk directly to you. No high-tech stuff, no crazy graphics, no PowerPoint slides. I just want to talk directly and specifically to you. Because a lot of my clients are actually very, very frustrated. And some of you watching this video may also be frustrated about your game. The reality is that over 90% of the people who call me tell me that their results do not match the time, the effort, or the money that they've invested in their game. They spend money on books, on workshops, they go to seminars, they do all sorts of things. And yet, over 90% of them are still saying that their game is not an accurate reflection of all the time they've spent working on it. Over 90%. That's a pretty amazingly high figure, isn't it? Well, that tells me that something is not right. And the reality is, they're not looking in the right place for the answers that they seek. So today, I want to address one or maybe even two of the prevalent myths out there relating to this thing that we call a mental game. So here's myth number one. Myth number one is that most people think that a mental game is actually part of their game. And I'm here to tell you right now that it's not. Many golfers consider the mental game like they consider a 7-iron as part of their set of golf clubs. It's just another club, just a part. And it's not. In fact, your mental game is not just part of your game. It is your game. And now I can prove that. Here's the proof. The way I teach it, the mental game only has 4 simple components. They are your mind, your body, your emotions, and your spirit. Now, when I say spirit, I'm not talking about spirituality. I'm talking about the core essence of a person. It's the strongest part of you. It's the part of you that if you're a parent, it allows you to stand in front of a moving vehicle to save a child. That's not mental, physical, or emotional. That's the core essence of you. When you walk into a high school gym on a Friday night and you look around at the high level of spirit in there, watching a basketball game, the high level of energy, that's the kind of spirit I'm talking about. It is the deepest, most corest part of who you are. So, the 4 elements, and I call them your power tools: your mind, your body, your emotions, and your spirit. Now here's the proof. The proof is, every time you put your hands on a golf club, all 4 of those elements are in play. In fact, they're running the show. They always have been, and they always will be. That's the proof. Now, when I tell people this, some of them want to go out and find their own proof, but I can save you the time, the energy, and the money right now. You won't find it. The reality is all 4 of those elements are connected. The other reality is that they communicate with each other. Yes, they actually communicate with each other. And if you understood what I call the laws by which they do that, you would change the way you think about and play the game very, very quickly. So, in today's short video, I want to introduce the notion that the mental game is not part of your game. It is your game, and it's provable. And it is running the show 100% of the time. Here's another simple question for you. How much of your game do you think is mental? This is another way to identify if somebody really thinks their mental game is actually separate from their game. And the national average, when I give talks across the country, is 75%. So, on average, people think that the mental game is 75% of their game, which leaves 25% for other things that they consider to be like mechanics and managing the course and things like that. All sounds great, right? But as I just said to you, the mental game is not part of your game, because as I teach it, those 4 elements, your mind, your body, your emotions, and your spirit, make up what I'm calling the mental game. And the reality is, as you can see, that they are always connected. You can't get away from it. Every time you put your hands on the club, they are running the show. The more you know about them, and the more you know about how they function and how they operate, and the more they're in sync, what I can guarantee you is, the better you will perform. In fact, when those four elements are in sync, everything you do, you will do at a higher level. So mental game work is really a lot simpler than what most people think it is. They get too caught up in reading the books that say the same thing, going to seminars that say the same thing, and all the vague comments like, hey, it's important to be confident. Hey, it's important to be positive. And you really need to have great body language. So while the world is getting caught up in that, you don't have to. So thank you for listening. You're welcome to click on the link below and take a more detailed look at the information. But I'm going to create a series of these little short videos, and today was just about breaking the myth of the mental game. We'll break some more of those myths pretty soon. Take care and have a great round.